Hey guys, it's Justine. I just wanted to make a quick video for a TBR for April. First off, how the hell is it April? Because I feel like it's still like February. I mean, it was already weird to be in March, but now March is over. It's just weird. But yeah, so I have kind of a lot of reading to do this month, but also kind of not a lot of reading to do this month. First off, I need to finish the series of Unfortunate Events books, because surprise, surprise, I didn't read 13 books back in February or March or whenever it was that I told you I was going to read the entire series in a month. That was a lie. I think I actually told you guys that might have been a lie. It was. I knew it. Oh well. I've been too busy to read a lot lately, and so I didn't really get through it all. I got through some of it, but not all of it. And so this month I plan on finishing it, though. I still have like 6 books to get through of it. We'll see how that goes this month. I want to finish that series really bad. So far I like the series. I need to upload some more book reviews on it, because I told you guys I plan on doing an individual book review of every book I read, ever, forevermore, on here for you guys. So that'll be cool. And then another book that I'm going to read this month, I got from the library. It is called Better Than Before by Gretchen Rubin. That's it. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, it just seems very old school looking with the little greens and the blues and that stuff. This is how I realized I was becoming more of an adult, is because I keep reading, like, self-help books, like, you know, the KonMari method, the whole life-changing magic of whatever it was called, and Gretchen Rubin books, and all these books that talk about, like, doing things in your life, and I was like, wow, I'm becoming more of an adult now. 15-year-old me would have never, ever read a book on how to change your life. My experience with Gretchen Rubin is you kind of love her or you hate her. I've never found anybody who's like, oh, she's just okay. Everybody who's ever read her books that I've talked to has always, like, flipped out, loved her book, or they're like, oh, I hated it and it was a waste of my time. I read her Happiness Project book, and I actually really liked that book a lot. I don't have the other books with me, but I am also going to read 13 Reasons Why. I do own the book, I just don't have it with me because a couple months ago I packed up a lot of my books because I was just trying to kind of keep more space in my room. And I temporarily packed that one away, and right now I'm in the process of moving them all back into shelves and making sure I have space for my books. And so that one is in a box. Sad. Without human touch. I've neglected one of my favorite books. I read that book at least once every single year. And I just finished the show. So I thought that it was time to reread it again for this year, so that way I could not only give a book review of it, but then also so I could do a proper comparison of the show and the book, because I don't want to do it without rereading it and accidentally maybe make something up in my head. I want it to be very, this is what happened. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then I also am going to read a book called If We Were Villains. If We Were Villains is by M.L. Rio. It's actually her first book that's being published. It doesn't actually come out until April 11th, so I've pre-ordered it. Brandon's grandma gave me a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas, and I didn't know what to buy, and I used it to pre-order this book, so it worked out very well. Thank you, Grandma. The book looks really amazing. I'd show it to you guys, but I don't have it here with me. Maybe I will put it in my thumbnail, and then you'll know what it looks like. I don't know, but we'll see. Because you should know what it looks like. You all should look it up. I'll go ahead and link the books that I'm going to read this month down in the description. I am a Book Depository affiliate, actually. So if you order from any of the links that I put down there from Book Depository, I will get 5% of your purchase if you order them. But you don't have to do that if you don't want me to be able to do that, or you just are uncool with it, or whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll do a book review on If We Were Villains. It says it will ship to me by the 17th or the 18th, one of those. So I have to wait almost an entire week to get this book, which is really sad. I was going to order it for pickup from the store. But when I went into Barnes & Noble to do that, they were going to charge me $27 just for the book, not including the taxes and stuff. So total it was going to be like $28 or $29 for the book, and I only had $24 on the gift card, and I don't work right now, so I don't have any money, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll have that shipped to my house instead then. Then I have to wait, which is really sad, because I wanted to get that book that day that came out, and literally just sit here and binge read it, and then in the middle of the night get drunk, and upload my book review, and it'd be great. But now I can't. So as soon as I get the book, I promise I'll binge it, and then I can review it, and you guys can hear about it, because it's a new book. Sometimes with new books, people always feel a little iffy as to whether or not they should just run out and buy them, especially if it's a new author. The author is super cool. I'm gonna sound kind of like a loser right now. I've been following her on Tumblr for a few years now, and one time she did a book giveaway, and I actually won a book from her. And she, like, wrote a cute little message in it and signed it. So, you know, that kind of means that me and her are basically best friends. So, yeah. If you don't want to buy it right away, though, get it from your library. I am always, like, a huge advocate for libraries. We need to use them more. You should use them more. And, in fact, if you're using your library, especially if you're putting, like, books on hold and stuff, did you know that actually helps the author? Yeah. Every time you do it, it keeps track of how many people are placing the book on hold and are checking that book out, and it increases your author's ranking in the library. It helps them. It makes them look good. It makes the library more likely to purchase more copies of their books in the future. So, you're doing a good thing. You're helping your author. You're reading books. It's a good thing. You're keeping libraries open, because if libraries close, I'll be very sad, and what will the world even be at that point? Those are the 3 main books I want to read this month. If I could only read one book this month, it would be If We Were Villains. Those 3 books on the main priority this month. And then also, if I can hurry up and get my ass to finish A Series of Unfortunate Events. And then I'll get some book reviews going, I promise. Because I need to be getting those up. I need to be doing more book videos and actually look like a book person instead of just somebody who's like, look, I'm going to give you book videos, and then uploads 2 or 3 of them technically and never does it again. I need to do it. So yeah. But besides that, I will see you guys later. Bye.